Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us here today in Sydney to launch this massive boxing tournament that will take place over one night in New Zealand. What a night of fighting it will be. There will be 7 fights, 1 champion and $500,000 in prize money. I'll start with Danny Green. You'll be there in commentary. What are you expecting out of a tournament like this?
Just excited to see it and sit ringside and actually just enjoy the night instead of being full of nerves, you know, and getting ready to go out and fight myself. So I'm really excited. And Big Carly here is up against young Hunter Sam, or the younger Hunter Sam, and that's going to be a really exciting matchup because this guy's got nothing to lose, and Carly's got you know, the runs on the board and such a wealth of experience at the top level. So it's I was talking to Carly outside, and it's you know, it's a really exciting matchup.
I'm keen. I'm raring to go. I'll let Hunter Sam know I'm not going to underestimate this man for 1 second. You know, it's his chance to shine, and I'm looking at this as my last fight. If I don't get past Hunter Sam, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm only looking at Hunter Sam at this stage, and I'm going to do everything possible to try and beat him that night.
Man, it sounds cliche, but I haven't looked too far past Carly. I mean, I've obviously looked up these gentlemen here, and you know, they're superb athletes as well. So you can't take it, you know, lightly. We've all been putting the hard work in, and on the night, you know, you'll see some entertainment for the fans.
Martin Rogan against Michael Sprott, that's one not to be missed. The Mad Irishman versus the big fella over there. It's we had a bit of a chuckle outside. It's funny, these guys flew together, sitting out there talking together, and they're going to punch shades out of each other come the fight night. So it's going to be a ripper.
Yeah, it certainly is. Do you have a tip for us as to who wins the whole tournament? There's 4 of them here, so you don't want to offend anyone, but of course Ruckman, he'll be the favourite, and some other very exciting fighters as well.
Says who? Says who?
Martin, you reckon you should be the favourite, mate?
It doesn't matter. Listen, I've only had to fight. I only had to knock 2 of them out to win it. I'll knock them all out for extras.
You've flown straight over from, I believe, the UK to Australia today. You're on to New Zealand shortly. How are you feeling at the moment, mate?
I surely have to look at me. I look fantastic, don't I, after all that travel? I got to go in and do 10 rounds now. I look amazing, don't I?
I think we are going to get you to do a short training session after this, in fact. So
I'm only joking.
You have one prize fighter over there before. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
No, I think it pays. It's the will to win, and you go in and just do what you can. And if your fitness is there, then you're 99% of the way there, you know, and that's the biggest percentage of it all, is being fit. Michael's a great fighter, and it's great to be sharing the ring with Michael at the start, and obviously all the rest of that.
Huge incentive with $500,000 up for grabs, and tell us...
I've sent my bank details already.
You're that confident?
Very much.
Martin's very confident, Michael. You the same?
Yeah, you know, but like Martin, I mean, you know, I've won it twice, he's won it once, so he knows the format, he knows how it goes, so it'd be a great fight. I think it's going to be a great fight.
What's the secret? You've obviously won 2 of these before. How do you... Some of these blokes won't have fought in a tournament like this before. What should they be doing? Not that you want to give them any tips.
For the guys who haven't done it, it's going to be a bit difficult, but once you've done it once, then you've got an idea of what to do. But, you know, you just got to be on top all the time, really, and go back and try and think and rest as much as you can.
Johnny's had a role in training Carly Meehan. Mate, what do you do in preparing someone for a tournament like this where he might have to have that many fights in a night?
It's very similar to all the guys are in the same boat. They've all been virtually running marathons with the distance of their fights, and all of a sudden we've got them in 100 metres, and they've got to adapt to that. Like all the matchups are going to be very exciting. I agree, it's very hard to put your finger on the winner. I think as after the first couple... Righto, man.
You've all wasted your time anyway, but just buy the tickets anyway, see my hand getting raised, okay?